What's up, guys? I got the keys here back with another video. So today's topic is going to be don't let others affect your growth, right? Um, and I want to talk about this because it's something that I'm still going through, as far as the fear of being seen, putting myself out there and actually accepting that this is who I am now. Um, in my heart, I know that this is already happening, that I've already done it, right? But the ego likes to come in, try to tell you that, people are going to judge you, people are going to say things, they're going to think you're weird, whatever. But what we don't understand is that you're actually the brave one out. If you're putting out your content, if you're making your songs, if you're making your art, you are the odd one out because most people aren't doing that. Most people are living life. They're going home, they're playing video games, smoking weed, getting drunk, watching TV, whatever. And that, not that any of that's bad. It's just that they don't have any focus on what they actually want to do with their life. Um, and that's not necessarily their fault. But we come in this journey with a lot of shit to deal with, and it's like, people are going to judge you no matter what. So put out your work, do whatever you want to do with your life, because no matter what you do, people are going to say something. Um, and, along with that is, no matter how unfamous you think you are, somebody is going to eventually say something hateful, eventually, um, talk shit or misjudge you or misunderstand you. Um, and even with my content, as I grow and I evolve within my spiritual journey, everything that I've said in the past, it resonates at some frequency, right? But some of it can be contradicting, and so it's like, nobody is perfect, and there might be things that I said in the past that I don't agree with now, um, and stuff like that. But the main thing here is that you shouldn't fear what others think and what they're gonna say, and whatever, because at the end of the day, that actually shows a lot more about them than it does about you. Because if they have the time to sit around and judge you and make comments and say things, then what are they doing with their lives? What are they focusing on, truly? So, I like to say that haters are really lovers in disguise, right? They basically don't know how to tell you that they love you, so they have to hate instead. Um, and this is going to be part of the journey no matter what, guys, because it's just facing the adversity, right? It's facing the opposition, of, there's always going to be something that tries to pull you back down because they see the light. They understand that you have a purpose, that you have something going on, outside of your job or outside of, friendships and family. Um, and don't get me wrong, it took me a while to even make my first video because I was scared, right? Um, but as I do this more often, I get more comfortable in front of the camera. I get more calm and steady and easier to enunciate myself, right? And I've made tons of friends within the spiritual community. Not necessarily people on YouTube. There is some that I'm friends with, but most of them I found through my Discord group, and they're wonderful people, right? Um, but this is just to say that there's gonna be shit that you have to deal with, and that's okay. Um, but when you really self-reflect on it and really look at why these people are even saying anything, it makes a lot of sense. And you can't let this shit stop you, because look at this. If you really wanted all the money and stuff, and you really wanted all the stuff that you're trying to manifest or whatever, right? Um, you would take the actions to do that. And no matter what anybody had to say, you would say, fuck it, right? I mean, look at all these Hollywood people, right? Um, Look how much crap they get talked on them, guys. You know what I mean? It's like there's a never ending limit. Like there's going to be people that love you and there's going to be people that hate you. And that's just how it is. Um, and honestly, if you don't have any haters, I think you're probably doing something wrong. So um, just stay patient, keep your consistency as best as you can. I know that life can be rough sometimes. I'm not perfect either. You know, I'm still working on getting 3 videos out a week. That's hard for me sometimes. This week was very low energy. Today I finally feel like I'm able to do that today. So here I am with a video. But yeah, so I hope you got something significant out of this video. And I want you to know that the person that you are trying to be, you are embodying, and that's why all this stuff is coming up. Okay, because as you change your identity and you change the version of yourself that is doing those things, right? You're gonna come up with these subtle things to challenge you, um, just to see where you're at, right? And it ultimately leads to more self-reflection of, okay, why is this coming up, right? So I'll see you guys in the next one. All my links will be down in the description. And yeah, peace.